girls, where the sessions take it up a notch.
Studio after having a very intense show. And it is
productive.
very productive.
Yes, and it's like, you know, I just felt like, you know, our guest today on the Skyping, you know, she's like the Sarah Palin. You know, she wanted viewers and she wanted.
Yes, Miss Brooke went in for the girls. Ms.
Yeah,
Brooke went
I mean,
in.
I really like. We should have like. I feel
She
like
went
personally,
in for the girls.
I only have love for my own people.
Watch
and
you
we
guys.
we could be like giving the platform to another trans girl, and that's just what I think. But at the same time, we know we just proved today that we are secure in our womanhood. That's what we had.
Is everyone
I
in?
guess we challenge our womanhood all the time because we are secure in our womanhood. You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of other communities, they would not be able to sit there, you know, listening to all that.
Yeah.
You know, that says a lot about us that we didn't censor. We are not like, you know, when you go to Fox News, they cut you off all the time. They're going to just say that, and the other people, they're like, I think we were fair, balanced, and I hope at least you can respect that.
Yeah.
You know?
Most definitely. Oops. You know what I wanted to really talk about? The fact that girls. You go see y'all later.
Thank you for having me. I got a bunch of things. Okay, cool. I got my second.
Alright, take care.
So there's a lot of controversy going on for this episode, and it was really good.
I want to get home.
It was really good.
I want to get a piece of trade, honey.
You love you the trade, girl.
But you know what I've been having a problem with lately?
What's up?
The fact of that a
Let's
lot
go
of
to the
guys.
fast five.
Girl, this is New York. This is what you're doing. But I've been having a problem with guys that dick fish. Guys, dick fish. You gotta get onto the term, girl.
What you mean get on the term?
Dick fish is guys that basically lie about their dick size.
I saw your post on Facebook.
Yes. Guys that lie about their dick size. Have you experienced that, Ashleen?
Oh yes, I mean, getting dick fished is basically when a guy sends you a picture of someone else's penis. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic, and a lot of women are not having it. You know,
We're speaking out about it.
if you on your spare time save over 20 photos of another man's penis, there's something going on there. You know, you might
Are
have
you going on Tumblr looking for guys that are very hung?
the truth will come out that it's not your cock.
Yes.
Stop trying to
Or
mislead.
you're cropping the
Stop.
pic to make it look bigger.
Stop
You're talking
misleading
about
women.
guys that lie
Stop
about their
misleading
dick size.
women with your dick sizes.
It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic
yes,
that's going
but
on.
it's always us women.
Because they tell us that we need to be upfront about what's between our legs. No, boy, you be upfront between what's in your legs.
Yes.
Stop sending fake dick photos. It's serious. Stop sending fake dick photos.
Yes.
We are standing up against you fake dick fishers because thoughts like me, you're making it hard for thoughts like me.
I don't identify as a thought.
But I think
Oh,
it's
not
kinda
anymore,
like,
huh?
I think it's kind of like people who have that bulimia, that they see themselves really thin or something, or vice versa. So I guess they see their dick that is big. But you know,
No,
in reality,
the fact
or
of
they
the
have a
ma-
mirror where they say things appear larger than they actually are.
Yeah, that's what I said. A lot of guys, they crop the pics to make their dick look bigger than what it really is, or they'll take a really close-up pic of it, and it's becoming an
A little
epidemic
slower.
that is taking the nation by storm. Because a lot of the guys are realizing that a lot of transgender women are size queens. You know, a lot of us are size queens. I'm a size queen, honey.
Yeah.
I love me some BBC.
I like the
honey.
ocean of the motion, but you know.
Oh, fuck that shit, honey.
But-
I want a big
the
dick,
motion
honey.
of the ocean, but yes, I mean, like, and then you know,
I
why
want
don't you
something
be
I can
upfront?
feel.
Why don't you let you make that decision? You know, if like if you really like, why lie? They're taking that decision for you.
Yeah.
They're
They come
taking
to
your
your
precious
house.
time.
They show up to your house.
They always
and-
talk about that. We take the decision away from them when we pussy stun. How about when you dick stun? You're
Yeah.
taking my You're taking my choice away from me. My choice of having a big dick. You're taking that choice away from me.
That's the big issue here.
Yeah.
Trans women should be able to use the bathroom that they identify with. You do not want to see what appears to be a woman with breasts walk into a men's facility to urinate standing up.
But
It's
we
not
always
gonna
have
happen.
used the ladies' room. We always have used the ladies'
Before
room.
the,
So why now? I question, why now? Somebody decided now that this is the hot topic, and we all have to jump on board, So for me, that's boring, that. But we are here
More
again.
sexual
questioning.
acts happen in the men's room than the female room. Let's talk about that. More sexual acts.
Yes, what about
There's
the
more
Mile High
misconduct
Club?
happening.
The Mile High Club.
There's no documentation of trans women being sexual in a female
Never,
restroom.
never. In the military, the women that get raped in the military is from cis men. Cis men are
Heterosexual
raping
men.
and harassing women
Go
in
to
the military.
homefacts.com.
If anything, we will be
If
your
you are so
allies.
concerned about sex offenders, then why don't you download apps? There's apps that will show you GPS where the sex offenders are at.
I think once upon a time, not long ago, no, I think it's real weird for you to say that that you want to get mad about the boys' dick. That's, honey, if you need a 10-foot inch, a 10-foot or a 15-footer, bitch, you ain't got no walls, honey. That's plain and simple. Granted, we like the stretch. Granted, the girls like the stretch. But I think, me personally, I've met plenty of men that have put it down with a good 9-inch, maybe a good 8-inch. So, I don't get mad. I don't. I really don't. It's not my, there's so many other things you can get mad at, but dick size is really, but hey, now, have I been fooled? Plenty of times. Plenty of times. They send me a picture and then, but that's me. I don't get pissed off for things like that. There's so many other things in the world that you can get mad at. Why get mad at that, Granted, he lied, but now he's a liar. That's it. You don't think so? Does it piss you off, Mr. Cameraman, that when they come over from Grindr and Jack?
I agree.
You agree what?
I agree. It pisses me off sometimes.
I get more pissed off when they say, I want you to do this to me, and I want you to do that to me, and I want you to, and I want you to, I want to get into this, and I want to get into that, and all that other good stuff. But, I think it's, when they get there and they don't want to do nothing what they said, then that kind of throws me for a loop because I already prepared myself. But dick sizes, I really don't get mad about dick sizes. I really don't. I think it's stupid to get, pissed off at dick sizes.
Another group of girls anywhere in the world, Argentina, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Florida, Atlanta, Peru, Brazil, Russia, France. If a group of girls decided to do a tea time with the girls, anything like it, I'm all for it. We need more representation. All we hear about is when girls are dead. I want to know what's life like in the middle of Dominican Republic for the trans women. What's life like for the girls in Texas? I don't want to hear when you're found in the dumpster half naked, or when you're brutally murdered. When you're left in a landfill for death. So I think that, I understand the girls are into their looks, they want to get their surgery done, but when you're gone, you want to leave more behind than a 15-second Instagram video. Oh, now it's a minute. So, it's just, visibility is important. It's important to put all, if you're getting all this surgery done, speak, let people know, open your life a little bit, I think that some girls are just too
into themselves.
And then when they're, I don't know. What do you think about
It's like we have too many Amaya Scotts and not enough Brooke Sertas.
Yeah, that's a hot topic because I try to explain for many girls what an activist is. Like my sister Jenny said, Gutierrez in the White House, and I try to say that was a civil disobedience, and not just because the president is saying. We have the right to question if it's an unjust law. Even Martin Luther King said, if it's unjust, it's called dissent. Dissent, is legal. You have to say what, this law is not right. And a lot of people that don't rock the boat. But if you're an activist, you understand that. So I really feel like we will never gonna get any respect as activists. Nothing. Nobody wants to go. When Caitlyn Jenner went to Houston, Miss Monica Roberts, people know her from her Trans Griot. You know, she asked her many times, you know, you're going to be in Houston, get together with activists so you know what we're working on. We've been working here in Houston, but she did not even reply. You know, that's just like how shady. She's been doing it 20 years the work. Miss Monica Roberts.
Oh, okay.
So I say, like, really? I mean, this is like, we're a joke. Activists, we're a joke. We don't see, like, we don't understand.
People pick and choose what they want to represent. I mean, we've even had activists on the show before that, you know, choose to pick and choose what
like looking back, looking back on the season, like Brooks said that we should talk about how much of a good season we had. This is the season finale. We might come back, we might not be back, we might not all be back.
No, literally 3 shades darker, and your life experience is totally different. This is the colorism that we live in America. You know, that we always, you know, are separated by color, and you know, I feel like this misunderstanding. You know, activists, we don't want to separate, and you know, one of the reasons, you know, I consider Miss Cherno, Miss Biko, a friend, and I'm delighted by her because we are doing the things. It seems like we are not doing a lot, but what we're doing it right.
Like I said, we need more.
Because
we need more girls.
The gay movement is so white men.
And there's a lot of
we are doing it. We are really putting.
GLAAD is the Gay Lesbian Alliance. Where's transgender?
Against defamation.
But where do we have what protects trans? GLAAD.
No. GLAAD started receiving specifically. They had always been receiving funding for the LGBT, but there's no transparency with GLAAD. Because, you know, I don't think that just writing a letter saying that, oh, that was offensive, which, I mean, they have so much power. All they have to do is write a letter. I can write letters, I can do a video, I can protest, and nobody listens. It's a culture based on celebrity. But what I was going to say, we have the opportunity to do things right in our community. Yeah. To really put the people who are at the bottom, people who are the most oppressed, to prioritize it, to invert that pyramid, you know, because right now the pyramid is like the white supremacy, the 1% hold all the capital, all the money, you know, all the television networks. We don't own nothing. So in our community, to have Miss Biko going, Melissa Harris Perry going to all that stuff, you know, to be the voice, you know, it really feels like, wow, you know, my indigenous Mexican woman, that's the stuff that I live for. You know, I like to take many steps back because I know the media will gravitate towards me, and I have to be conscious. I accidentally became the first trans woman ever on the cover of a Spanish publication, El Diario, and I didn't know they were going to give me the press. They would say you was going to be talking, and I was naive. They came to my house. And they did video, and then it was like, wow, if people call me, you're on the cover. And I felt like so sad because I don't deserve that. I'm not the spokesperson. You know, my sister, she's an indigenous woman. She goes through so much shit. And they put me on the cover. You know, I say, like, why? Why do you gravitate to Europeans, people? You know, it's enough of the Eurocentrism. You know, we don't need anything from European Americans, you know, that they're being, and they change the narrative. They say, like, how come we are ruled by Europeans still? Yeah. You know, we are just not they're not different than South Africa.
Yeah. So you think that they put you on the cover because you appeal more to this the
she has the complexion for the protection.
Yeah, I mean they're very Eurocentric. Their views of beauty. There's always they check Vogue magazine, and so how they say, oh my gosh, I don't know why they give it to me. But it's like they didn't even bother. They kept harassing me. They kept like saying, you know, oh, the deadline. And I was saying, well, wait. No, we cannot wait. Is that
you didn't tag
you left Gia? You left Gia
I just
out of
the guess.
You tagged everybody but Gia.
I didn't tag you. I didn't even tag you. I said
see, this is how misunderstanding happen. You know, women, we have feelings.
Everything is shade, honey. It's the hormones.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that's the hormones. This is like, especially people of color, we've been left out all the time. And so we have this post-trauma syndrome, the post-traumatic stress syndrome, that it gets activated. You know, I see so many women in our community. Next thing you know, they get gangster really quick, and they already have the knife and everything. And I said, oh, it was not, but in the head, it's like in the military.
But you know what, though, in a very short time, me being in activism for like a year and a half, I have learned so much, the dynamics of
Can you speak up a little bit more?
the dynamics
Yeah,
of
speak.
how,
I want you to speak how you spoke in the White House.
Like how so, right? Like be loud. And,
Not one more. Documentation.
But you know what, though, the thing to me, ever since I came into the scene as an activist, right, through the interruption, it's been a year. June will be a year. I'm getting to really see the community. We are a small community, regardless of how we disagree on certain issues or the way we carry ourselves in the work that we do. I think at the end of the day, we have to have these conversations, right? And it's just like we sometimes try to go with this organization, so with these people that at the end, it's really going to benefit a few, and the rest will still be struggling to survive. Right, or to make the ends meet. So it's been a really personal challenge, and I think the show that you all three have as trans women of color is significant for the community, because like with this whole bathroom issue, like if you see CNN
they're having cis men and cis women talk about us, what we need,
and they don't really represent the diversity.
Huffington Post, I love my gays, but Huffington Post, it'll be cis gay men writing articles about us.
Right.
We don't tell our own stories.
Cultural appropriation.
That's the issue that I feel. I feel like we should tell, at least give us the opportunity, give us the mic at least. Don't hold the mic and push it to my face.
And I think these conversations are so important for each and every one of us, right? Like we need to really challenge. At the same time, we have to have fun doing this, because we're dealing with so
and we're
much.
learning.
Yes.
We are not. We are not Charlie's Angels.
Exactly.
Yes.
We can smile.
We've been compared.
We're learning and we're trying to become better, and we know that people are watching, and we want to strive to be better. It's a process,
We've been compared to
Each one teach one.
We've been compared to everything from the Jerry Springer show to The View.
Yeah, they call us. They said that the show is Jerry Springer meets The View.
Ouch.
How long until the food comes out?
That's what they describe this show as.
Yeah,
By our own community.
Some of the girls call me the Simon
Does the
Cowell.
bar have matches?
Yeah, they call Fox Simon Cowell. The Fox is the Simon Cowell.
And she's the Paula.
I'm the Paula Abdul. And what is she's Randy Jackson?
Bitch, if you try me like that, what's the hole?
She's gonna lay hands on you.
Right? If you try me like that,
playing no girl.
Who
was left? Nobody was left. It was just Simon, Paula, and Randy Jackson.
Why did we have to pick them hoes? Like, why can't we pick some?
I'm just saying what people see us as.
Yeah, nobody's American Idol.
To have this show?
The idea was when
Iceland Nettles died.
When Islam
she was killed.
When Islam passed,
she was the birth of the show.
When she was murdered.
Islam Nettles was the birth of Tea Time. When she died, it hit us. It was the summer of 2013, and we were like, damn.
It was happening a lot because we
kept hearing about it. It escalated, but it hit.
A Jamaican transsexual that was killed too. And then another transsexual that was killed in LA by her boyfriend.
And also when she died, the misgendering. It was just like, girl, we gotta say something. Right. So me, Fox, and our ex-cast member, Milan Zanardi. Miss her dearly.
Nice.
But
as well as Gia.
Where is she now? I don't see her no more.
She's on media.
Oprah might do Oprah might do Where Are They Now? No, I'm just joking. She's basically she's
on media.takeout.com.
I was I'm calling her spirit. Hold on.
No, she's on mediatakeout.com.
Too much.
I'm just saying. I'm not being honest. I'm saying that
y'all have no. That's your heads that's taking the shade. Y'all have no idea who I'm talking about.
Okay. Anyway,
she's her sister.
Basically, Fox, me, and Milan, we all got together and we said that
and
this
Gia
show.
Banks.
This show,
shout out to that bitch who's doing the damn thing. My system is Gia Banks.
Shout out to Gia Banks. The original cast, Fox, me, and Milan. We decided to do this show because you did not see nothing like it on YouTube. You saw all these trans women doing makeup and talking about how to look fierce and how to do your hair and how to dress cute, but you didn't see any trans women.
Or a whole 5-minute video of a girl doing this.
You didn't see any trans women talking about how it is to walk down the street and if a girl has to dodge to get either bullets shot at her or bottles thrown at her. You never heard that story. So I thought that it was a great idea to when we did the first episode, the response was good. We were like,
Yeah,
oh.
the show was actually an accident because we actually
We only want to
just
do it one
a
time.
special.
One
Yeah,
time,
we're
and then
gonna
all of
only
a
do a
sudden,
special.
people kept saying, "Oh, I can't wait for episode 2." And we're like,
Oh,
"Girl,
I love
we
this.
didn't have the coinage. We had to, like,
And
you
then,
know,
you know,
put it
as this-
together, and it started to build."
And as the show grew, you know, the
then man-made
backlash,
production came
grew
along.
as well. 'Cause, you know,
Three
with
seasons,
anything
3 seasons
successful-
later, man-made productions came along.
Yeah, like with anything that's successful, something, you know, we're gonna
I'm
have
waiting for that
critics,
reality show.
and people
You
came
waiting for that
on.
reality show?
Can I speak, ladies, girls? I'm just saying that.
I forgot you were
just what-
speaking. No, I'm just joking.
I'm saying like
That was
as
shade.
long with the success came the critics, because critics thought that, you know, we were not a good representation for the show. You know, there are other shows that we won't name that came after us that
They
were
used
kind of
to
like
sing
Tea
white
Time.
girls only. They've
Yeah.
seen that.
You know,
They're used to
and
that.
I think that we've stood the test of time. You know, we've definitely stood the test of time, and even people will admit that they don't watch the show or they don't participate with the show. They're what we call secret tea time watchers. We know you're watching.
Get your life.
So what do you think are the highlights of these 4 seasons for each and every
3
one?
seasons.
This is the third or fourth
This is
season?
the third season.
This is the third season.
The highlight for me is when Man-Made came along.
Okay. But what
That's a
is
given.
I'm kidding. Oh, that's a given.
no, like
I
a
think-
specific moment that
I think the wig drive
the
was a
wig
big one
drive.
because I
The
felt
wig
like
drive, yeah.
to connect with people.
And to do a live Q&A.
was so powerful and so historic. And these are like, you
And
know,
a lot
we
of
have-
people, even the trans men now are trying to do things like it. So
Yeah.
we're definitely opening the doors.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
giving ideas to the community, and that's
And it was
great.
like
Side
the
note.
Just
entire-
credit us next time.
Side note, okay, can we get a close up? I know I'm changing the subject, but can we get a close up of this sickening fucking bag? Whose bag is this?
Mine.
It's yours.
Gucci bag.
All right.
This bag is everything. This bag-
it really
it's-
downplays my Gucci bag.
It's giving my Michael Kors bag a run for its money.
Girl,
Like,
I always carry a 9 West or Kenneth Cole. I'm a basic bitch, but I own it.
Okay.
And I like
you
to.
just
I always
outed
being in
me.
New York
I'm a-
City.
I'm a
You have to
handbag
have something
freak.
covering you like
You're a
this.
label
We're in
whore.
New York, honey.
But you know
No,
what? The fact of the matter is, I think the wig drive was so powerful and it's such a highlight because of the fact that it was the first time that we've done something like this.
That's fair. Yeah.
¿Ya está saliendo la comida?
Gracias.
Mira, en la barra. Tienen
No
coco.
necesito la crema.
Gracias, mi amor.
Gracias. Gracias, Dulce.
Una coca para mí también.
Estoy caliente por ti.
No, but you know what though? I'm glad you are having this show. I mean, like, Brooke introduced me to the show, and I watched a few clips. Like, obviously,
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Not the
person
entire
on there?
seasons. I have
Who's your
no
favorite person,
familiar.
girl?
Like
Who's
all
your
of you
favorite-
are.
who's
You
your
know,
favorite
like.
girl?
Yeah.
She wants you to pick.
And she
pick
say,
to
hell
decide.
no.
I know what.
I'm just kidding.
Because I'm here tomorrow, I'm gonna be attending a gala where they're gonna be doing like a gala slash fundraiser,
Tickets.
and then like Brooke
Buy a ticket.
said, let's go to this show, and I was like, to me, every time I get to speak and continue the conversation is so important, right? Especially being around the trans community because there was a lot of misinformation, there was a lot of criticism on my end. The backlash was tremendous.
So a lot of I know we already talked about the
Right.
whole Obama
Right.
White House situation, but
Obama.
there was a lot of people in the crowd, gay white men.
Right.
It was basically a LGBT. But did you see other trans women there, or you were the only trans woman
no,
there?
there were a few. There were a few.
And they let you
But
get
there was
escorted out.
not there was not
You were the
even.
only Latina.
It was not
Very
even.
few.
It was
No,
mostly gay
the-
men. I saw the video.
Yeah, the majority of the attendants were yes, but
So what were you
So
exactly
don't call
saying?
it LGBT, Mr. Obama. LGBT Pride Party, and there was like 5% trans. So, but they always do.
So
that.
what
you
exactly?
can count
You
it with
can't-
fingers.
I wanna-
But
There was a lot of loud noise and stuff. So
Right.
what was it you were saying to Obama?
like
I wanted to hear you
was
say it in a
challenging-
clear
like,
environment.
I was challenging the immigration policy, right? That his administration is deporting a high number of immigrants. Most of them are Latina. That we are up to over 2 million people, right?
More
So
than
then,
2 million. now.
and then more specifically, I target the LGBT community, especially undocumented trans women, because they are being put in these detention centers.
With males?
Right.
So basically, they're sending the trans women with the males in the deportation centers, and they're
In
being
the
molested and
detention
raped.
Centers.
They're
And
being raped.
They are exposed to physical and sexual abuse, right?
And no
There
one's
has
talking
been
about it.
cases. Right.
Just like when the army goes into different countries and they molest, they rape children in front of the
Do you
parents.
honestly believe that?
I believe it.
You believe it? I think y'all been watching a little bit too many movies. Like, we already told you how.
You know, we were all wondering because she didn't undocumented. She was undocumented.
Oh, here come the foodie guys.
And she couldn't even, you know, we wondered is she gonna be able to get with her passport, with a Mexican passport to the White House. And they're gonna be, you know. So it was a whole story. And what people they don't understand is like when you're undocumented, you live with this fight or flight all the time. So I feel like I have like always
Barbecue ranch?
persecution. So I've been here 25 years as undocumented.
You better be a foodie.
So
Turkey burger over here.
that is why her actions.
Turkey burger?
Turkey burger?
Okay.
Oh my God, everything looks so amazing.
Cheeseburger deluxe.
The TikTok.
Oh, we got the
So
same
I
history.
think this is an ongoing conversation that will continue to be ongoing.
But I
So
I just wanted to appreciate the opportunity to come and speak and share part of my story. I think there's so much more in depth, right, that with details and stuff like that. But no, I think the work that you do it's critical.
Thank
and
you.
It's needed.
Thank you so much. So thanks for joining us for tea time after the show. We're about to get our grub on, so you know what that
Adios.
means. Adios.
Subscribe,
Subscribe,
like, share.
Subscribe,
Like,
please, and
subscribe,
share. Don't be afraid.
Don't
you
be
say
shady
you're
and just watch the show. And
you say
keep it
you're
with
an
your
ally.
girlfriend
You say you're not
and talk
transphobic.
about us.
Show
Subscribe.
it. Share these shows. Give us a platform. We need to create our own platform because these people ain't gonna give us our platform. If you are over there, they wanna interview you.
If you can share the Beyonce Lemonade video, you can share this.
Yeah,
At
that's the
least
real
share
thing.
with yourself.
Wait, go back.
I mean, yeah. I mean, people are like ridiculous.
All right.